All right.
We're live.
All right. Good. Audio is coming through. Good.
That's good to hear.
Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Palworld Early Access. With me, for this special episode, I have joining me Meta. How you doing?
Hello. Oh, I'm doing okay.
So this new update added a few people that are super helpful, like this person. This is a gourmet hunter, and every time you talk to them, they give you food. So you never have to worry about cooking food for your pals again. You can just continuously talk to this person, and they'll endlessly give you food. It saves so much time. So much time and resources are saved by just doing that. So, you just gotta catch them. You gotta use some pals to catch them, and then Desert Town Ambassador, which gives you remedies, potions, medicines, rare materials that sell for a lot. Just a lot of rare items, a lot of rare and hard to get items. And then this person gives you a whole bunch of ores, coals, ingots, plastiles, palmetal ingots.
Basically, what you need, whatever you want to forge.
Yeah, charcoal, quartz, all that stuff. You can get all of it from this guy. I'm gonna change this guy's name. In fact, instead of Desert Town Ambassador, I'm gonna rename him to Rare Deposit. So we've got ore deposit, rare deposit, and food deposit, all right here.
Okay.
And also with this new update, um, we have the PAL surgery table.
Basically, take a pal and you can just, guessing, take whatever you want from it.
Basically, you can use money in order to give it specific passive skills.
So
And basically,
I'm guessing.
like passive skills, for example, these are the four passive skills I have for waifu. Um, Hooligan, which gives you attack plus 15%. Ferocious, attack plus 20%. Serenity, attack plus 30%. And Musclehead, attack plus 30%.
I'm guessing that it comes in handy. I'm guessing.
Yeah, because before this came out, you basically had no way of getting the passive skills that you wanted except through breeding, which took so many hours and thousands upon thousands of eggs just to get four passive skills that you want on a single pal. That's what I did for waifu. It took me over 1,000 eggs in order to get waifu to have these four passive skills. But now, no, I could just select the ones that I want to use. I could just select the ones that I want to use and just pay money to have them put on. And you can also use pal reverses, which is another item in the game, to change the gender of your pals.
Okay.
That comes in handy if you have two pals that are of the same gender, but you want to breed the pals. Like these two Grisbolts, both of them were male, and I wanted to breed Grisbolts, and these were the only two I had, so I had to change one of them to be female.
Mm-hmm. That's understandable. Oh.
Okay. So I'm just gonna quickly grab all of these eggs so I can hatch them. And use the PAL condenser. Select Zoe and Grisbolt.
I'm guessing that's the notifications off your controller, or is that off your phone?
That's my phone.
Hmm.
So I need 53 more Grisbolts in order to get uh, Zoe and Grisbolt to 4 stars. Every time you increase its star level, its max health, max defense, and max attack increase. So, for this episode, to I wanted to have my Smasher Pass tier list complete. I really did, but I don't have enough exotic spheres in order to catch all of the pals necessary to complete my Smasher Pass tier list. So
Okay.
I'm going to have what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to do Smasher Pass for all of the brand new pals that are in the game. And just place them in whatever tier I think they'll go into. And I might have to change it once I get once I get all of my other pals caught and put in there. So in a future episode, I will show off my tier list again. I will show off my tier list again and show my official tier list. But I'm just gonna have to put them in placeholder locations until I can get my hands on all of the pals that I would smash.
Uh-huh. Oh.
But in the meantime, here we have the four pals that people who voted during my during the time that I was doing all the different polls for most smashable pal. These are the four pals that got the most votes throughout that whole process.
Mm-hmm.
Siblings: Lavander, Catress, and Lylene Noct. And then Zoe got the award for most smashable human in Palworld. So there we go. And then, if you remember, Meta, these are the pals you chose as being your most smashable pals, the pals that you would actually want to plow, which none of them are humanoid. They're all just kaiju-sized monsters. So, Astegon, Jetrigan, Necromus, Yormantide Ignis, and Quyvern. I don't understand why you would want to smash kaijus. Like, I get that you like kaiju movies, but I like kaiju movies too, but I would never want to plow one.
Yeah, but you're also bringing up a subject. Honestly, I'm not really comfortable by smashing or passing, honestly, man. But again, I chose what I chose, so.
And then these are the five that Haiku chose: Lavander, Anubis, Paldeus, Felbat, and Suster. Out of all five of them, this is the only one that I don't understand. It's a creepy ghost. I don't understand why she chose this one. The other four, I can kind of see it. Like, they're humanoid.
Again,
A lot of them are humanoid. Paldeus is half humanoid. It's a centaur basically, but like the others are basically humanoid. Suster makes no sense. I have zero clue why she chose this one, and she doesn't know either. She has no idea why she chose it. She just did.
Well, again, everyone's got different tastes, what they like, and all that stuff.
So she couldn't explain why she liked that one so much, and I have no idea either. So, but these are my five. Lylene Noct, Linaris. With Linaris is my number one. Catress, Bellinor Libero, and Celine. And if I had to pick okay. If I had to pick two more, then it would be this one, Nyafia, and Lavander, which I don't have another Lavander on me, on my person. So those would be the seven that I would pick. So, now I'm going to go through the list of every single PAL that that was a part of this new update. I'm going to read their Paldeck entries, and then after that, I'll do Smash or Pass for all of them.
Okay.
So first, Thwack Ignis. With a belly built for friction, this pal sparks flames as it body surfs. But when it gets carried away, it often ends up a rolling fireball. Pangolin Lux. The feathers of this pal have all but disappeared, and it can no longer fly. Yet its longing for the sky has turned to jealousy. So it harnessed electricity to strike down those who still soar. So it's basically like, if I can't fly, no one can. Like a yandere, basically. If I can't have you, no one can. No one is allowed to fly if I'm not able to. Its body changed color after gaining electricity to improve underwater hunting. As a result, it lost the affection of Pangolin, but strangely enough, it now has a loyal follower, Pangolin Lux. Calamari Primo. It sinks its fangs into the enemy's neck, draining every last drop of blood. Yikes. When two Calamari Primos latch onto each other, they become locked in a relentless struggle, each trying to suck the other dry until one withers away. That's a little creepy.
I've heard worse somewhere else, man.
There are much worse than that. There are much worse Paldeck entries than that. Let's see. Its flashy patterns help it attract a partner, but after a long history of electrocution incidents involving Celery Lux, yellow and black stripes are now seen across the island as a sign of danger. Mm-hmm. Dumud Guild. Its body reflects light with an astounding clarity. Even more shocking, its reflexes are somehow even slower than Dumud. It's just it's a golden Dumud, basically.
Yep.
It's cool. I like it. I like the way it shines. It's very nice. Let's see, where's the next one? Here we go. Azurobe Crystal. This PAL's white ribbon continuously absorbs heat from its surroundings, yet its temperature remains curiously unchanged. This strange ability once made it a target of relentless hunting, leaving it with a deep mistrust of humans to this day. Oh, that's really sad. In the regular Azurobe, it mentions how it's very kind to humans because humans have helped protect it. But its crystal variant have been hunted down to close to extinction, and so now it just hates humans. Oh, that's sad. Let's see. Krojuro Noct.
Okay.
The Krojuro who have forsaken their honor gather and form splinter groups. They will use any underhanded means to take down their chosen prey. If you encounter a pack of Krojuro Noct in the dead of night, it's your life that's on the line. Alright, okay. So that's it for the variants. So now we're on to all of the brand new pals. We're moving on to all of the brand new pals. When in doubt, punch it till it works. That's Herbill's approach to fixing things. With strength perfectly tuned for humans, sometimes just one punch is enough to restart a stopped heart.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Though its body melts in the heat, it just can't resist sunbathing. Though its body melts in the warmth, it likes hot springs too much. If it's going to melt away anyway, it hopes it'll be in a steaming outdoor bath under a clear blue sky. That's cute. I love its little cry that it makes when you encounter it. It sounds so cute. It sounds so adorable. It has just one of the cutest noises that it makes when it sees you.
Okay.
So precise is its sense of time that it awakens at the exact same hour every morning. According to Palpagos lore, a day was divided into 24 parts because when Frost Plume spreads its tail feathers wide, it reveals a pattern with 24 distinct spaces. Okay, so that's how the people tell time on Palpagos Islands. The sun reflects on the feathers, and it tells people what time it is. So they don't have clocks here. They just they use this pal to tell what time it is. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Frostplume. So next is Palumba. Look at this one little dance. Look at this one dance. That's cute.
It's like the samba.
Disrupts enemies' rhythm with a signature dance. In turf battles, the first to fall in sync with the other's rhythm loses. Courtship, boredom, battle, it all comes down to dancing. Now then, what could a dance aimed at a human possibly mean? I don't know. That is a good question. I have no idea. They use dancing for courtship, boredom, and battle. Like, so what's it do? What does it mean when it's dancing towards a human? Like, are they trying to tell you to battle it, or are they telling you to battle it in a different way?
I'm not going to read into that, but
Braloha. Oh, like aloha, but with a burr at the start. Braloha.
Mm-hmm.
Its breath carries a miraculous pollen-like substance that pollinates any plant it touches. For plant-based pals, being near it can be a bit complicated. Planting 4, gathering 4. This is actually a pretty good pal for gardening. Munchill. Oh, look at that derpy little face. The inside of its mouth stays pleasantly cold, making it a natural fridge when closed. Its saliva contains enzymes that prevent food from rotting. Thus, it can serve as a food locker for humans. Whether it is sanitary or not is another matter entirely. I mean, just put them in bags. Just put your food in. Yeah, put your food in plastic bags before putting it in this thing's mouth, and yeah, problem solved. Your food stays sanitary and stays cold while you're walking around with this thing by your side. So I think that could be useful. Polar Pup. Oh, this is just so cute. This is a good little boy. Among polar pups, the fastest slider on the snow earns the highest respect. Sometimes, a too forceful leap sends one tumbling from the sky, a common sight during territorial season. Forecast clear skies with a chance of flying polar pups. So they just roll down the They just roll down the mountains and just go flying off cliffs. Tertackle. It protects its fragile body. To protect its fragile body, it developed an incredibly tough shell. Unfortunately, it's utterly defenseless underneath. Even a little tickle could knock it out cold. Okay, that's kind of cute. If you can get past its shell, just a simple tickle will knock it out. That's cute. Tertackle Terra. To protect its fragile body, it developed an incredibly tough shell with most of its senses concentrated in its limbs and shell. It can't even tell if someone quietly touches its core. Gelroy. A pal that closely resembles Gillette. It sometimes appears as a substitute when Gillette is unavailable. Its acting is so flawless that no one ever notices the switch. Gillette. A pal that closely resembles Gelroy. It's very social, so when plans overlap, it asks its good friend Gelroy to go in its place. As thanks, one date. Okay, that's cute. Okay, that's cute. So basically, Gillette and Gelroy are basically the male and female Nidorans, essentially. It's the male and female Nidorans, essentially. Where like it's hard to tell, where it's difficult to tell them apart. It's difficult to tell them apart before they begin to evolve. Or at least it was back when they had pixel art. Now with their 3D models, you can definitely tell which one is which. It's a lot easier to tell. When it was pixel art, it was a lot harder to tell because the pixels were not very detailed back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it seems like Gelroy has a crush on Gillette, and Gillette goes on dates with Gelroy in exchange for Gelroy helping her out. That's cute. Gloopy. So we got a little goth octopus. Be sure to check your plans for the next day before falling asleep with this pal. Its suction cups leave marks that look suspiciously like hickeys. One sleepy cuddle session could lead to some truly awkward misunderstandings. Okay, that's kind of funny. Finsider. Is it just me, or does this look like a skin from Fall Guys?
It does.
This looks like a skin from Fall Guys, like 100%. It looks like something is peeking out from inside a costume. But even if you reach inside, there's nothing there. In fact, you can keep reaching deeper and deeper. Perhaps the universe itself lies within. Oh, so that suit just holds a bottomless pit of nothingness. Okay, that's a little unsettling.
It's just like how my stomach is.
Even if you reach into its mouth, there's nothing inside. It just keeps going. Thinking it might be an interdimensional space, one researcher tried climbing in like a sleeping bag. But when the gag reflexes kicked in, they realized it's definitely part of the creature's body. Okay, so this thing just has this thing literally just has a bottomless stomach.
Mm-hmm.
So, so that's Finsider Ignis. Gangler. This thing looks cool. This is a really cool looking pal. That's a cool fish. With its shining lure, it illuminates the darkness. The wandering pals drawn in by the light stand no chance of escaping once spotted by Gangler. No matter how far, it will keep guiding them until they get home safe and sound. Okay, so it looks intimidating, but it's actually super nice. It's actually super nice to pals. It looks super intimidating, but it's just super nice, and it's like, hey, you're lost. Let me help you find your way home, and that's it. Nothing bad happens. Gangler Ignis. Ooh, I love the colors on this one. This is cool. Oh, the colors are awesome on that one. Its blazing lure doubles as a grill for roasting prey. Drawn in by the delicious aroma, pals have no hope of escape once Gangler Ignis sets its sights on them. In the end, they're treated to a hearty meal until everyone's full. Again, it's super kind, and it lures pals in only to just feed them delicious food. That's cute. Now, when it spawns a human, these things are aggressive as fuck. They are so aggressive. So, let's see. Walaska. When it sleeps, pals often mistake it for a drifting piece of ice and rest on it. Although gentle and unwilling to push them away when awake, it feels quietly stressed by the intrusion on its personal space. Oh, oh, so it's just like, I don't want you guys here. I don't want you guys here. This is making me uncomfortable, but I'm also not going to tell you to move because that would be rude of me. Determined never to be mistaken for drift ice again, it turned bright red through sheer will. Unfortunately, some pals can't see red, so despite its efforts, its personal space continues to be invaded.
That's pink, if I'm being honest. That is pink.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. It tried so hard to change so it wouldn't be mistaken for drift ice, but some pals can't see red. That's so funny. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Neptilius. This is the new legendary that was added. After the sealing of the calamity, a champion from Faybreak emerged. It stares out to sea, awaiting one who it deems worthy. For such encounters are no coincidence; they are fate. Ooh! Oh, the calamity! We're getting more clues about the calamity. I love that. All right. So now, well, we're gonna move on to Smash or Pass. There's no, uh, there's unfortunately no info on the Terraria, monsters that you can catch. So I'm just gonna have to do Smash or Pass for them. Blue slime. It's just it's liquidy, gooey. It's liquidy, gooey substance. It's basically lube. So it would basically be the same as just sticking your dong in a bottle of lube.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd say it'd be safe. I'd say it's probably safe to smash. Green? I don't want to know why it's green. I don't want to know why it's green. I am just going to assume that green means it's toxic.
I would say it's for health, but still.
Well, these
Or
are
magic.
enemies. These are enemies in Terraria, is the thing. So they hurt you when they touch you. So I'm just going to assume that this is like radiation, and that's why it's green. So I'm going to pass. Um, cave bat. Cave bat. Cave bat. I'm going to pass on that. Red. I'm assuming given how it's red and it's fire, I'm assuming that it burns. I'm assuming that it burns you. So I'm gonna say pass on that one too. Luminescent slime. This one just glows in the dark, but as far as I can tell, it seems like it's probably the same as a blue slime. So I'd say smash for that one. Purple slime. I'm guessing that's poison. I'm guessing it's
Probably.
poison. So I'm gonna say pass. Rainbow slime. It's constantly changing color. It's constantly changing color, but it's neutral type, just like how the blue slime was. So I'm assuming it's just rainbow colored lube. So I'm gonna say smash on that one. Illuminescent bat. Pass on that one. Enchanted sword. Pass. Demon eye. Pass. Eye of Cthulhu. Pass. Absolutely pass. I've seen what happens when this thing attacks. Its eye is also its mouth. Like its eye literally opens up to reveal like 2 rows of sharp teeth. Like it
Okay.
is disturbing. It is disturbing to see.
I'll I'll take your word for it, man.
Zoe and Grisbolt. Zoe and Grisbolt, would I smash or pass this duo? Basically, it's just a matter of like, would I have a threesome? Would I have a threesome with Zoe and Grisbolt? If it's a threesome where me and Grisbolt are both double teaming Zoe, then sure. But if it's a threesome that would require, me to take Grisbolt in me, then hell no. So, but I'm gonna assume it's the first one. I'm gonna assume it's just me and Grisbolt double teaming Zoe. In which case, sure, yeah, I'd smash. Okay, so Thwack Ignis, pass. Pengulet Lux, pass. Penking Lux, pass. Kilomari Primo, pass. Celeray Lux, pass. Dumud Guild, pass. Azurobe Crystal. I feel really bad for it, so I would want to gain its trust first. But then maybe, yes, I think I would smash. After I would gain its trust first, and then smash. Kurojiro knocked, pass. Herbil, pass. Iceland, smash, smash. Yeah, smash, 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 smash. Frostplume, pass. Palumba, pass. Braloha, pass. Munchill, pass. Polapup, pass. Turtackle, pass. Turtackle Terra, pass. Now, despite Gelroy sounding like a male's name, Gelroy actually does come in male and female variants. There's male and female Gelroys. I have only caught female Gillettes. I've caught 3 Gillettes. All 3 of them have been female. But I've caught 12 Gelroy, and half of them have been female. So it's not like a perfect it's not a perfect male and female Nidoran situation, because some of them are female. And yes, I probably would smash. Gillette, smash. Gloopy, smash. Finsider, pass. Finsider Ignis, pass. Gangler, pass. Gangler Ignis, pass. Willaska, pass. Willaska Ignis, pass. Neptilius, pass. And then lastly, Moonlord, which I don't have because it's a raid boss and you can't actually catch it. I will be showing it off in this playthrough, not in this episode, but I will be showing it off eventually when I'm ready for it. I have a lot of stuff that I need to do before I can face it, though. That's probably honestly, the raid boss is probably going to be the last thing that I do for this update. But for Moonlord, I would pass on that one too, because it's very Cthulhu looking. It's a kind of Cthulhu looking monster, and no thank you. I would pass on that. So let's see. So 3 of the slimes, I would smash 3 of the slimes, and that's it for the Terraria stuff. 3, 4. So it's basically just 5.
Okay.
It's these 3. No. It's 4. Iceland, Gelroy, Gillette, Gloopy. It's those 4, and then 2 slimes. So it's just there's 6. There are basically 6 pals in total that I would say smash. Say smash 2. So I'm going to go ahead and add Let's see. I like Iceland a lot. I think I might swap out. I don't know.
Choice is yours, man.
But these 8, Lavander, Nyafia, Lunaris, Lylene Catris, Bellinor Libero, Selene, and Iceland. Those are the 8 most smashable pals for me. Those are my those are my top picks for the most smashable pals. As far as where I would put Gillette, Gelroy, and Gloopy, probably put Gillette there, and then I'd probably put Gelroy and Gloopy in here. So this is going to be F tier, E tier, D tier, C tier, B tier, A tier, S tier, and S plus tier.
You okay?
S plus tier is basically the ones that S plus tier is basically like where I'm gonna put like my top picks, like my top basically all of these that I have in here. I'm gonna end up moving them over there. But yeah. Here we go. All right.
Just moving stuff over, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just trying to make sure that Here we go. Just trying to organize a few things real quick. Honestly, just to kind of fill in time. Honestly, just to kind of fill in time because I basically have done what I wanted to do in this stream now, and it's only been going on for 50 minutes. So I'm
Yeah, I can see that.
just trying to fill in a little bit of time.
That's understandable.
Oh yeah, these are also new things that have been added to the game. Support whistles. This basically increases the amount of damage that neutral type pals can deal. And the same thing with electric support whistle, grass support whistle, ground support whistle, water and ice. I have not found support whistle. I have not found support whistles for fire or dragon. Uh, no, fire, dragon, or dark. Fire, dragon, or dark. I still need to find support whistles for those three. And then this is just straight up attack support whistle, which just increases pal attack for all pals. So I'm probably going to end up using this eventually. Like this attack support whistle. I'm probably going to end up using this one eventually. Right now, my accessories I'm using are Ring of Mercy, which basically guarantees you're not going to kill any pals. You're just going to bring their health down to 1, which makes them a lot easier to catch. Anti-gravity belt, which increases your jump height. Triple jump boots, which lets you jump 2 extra times in midair. And multi-climate undershirt +2, which gives you heat resistant level 3 and cold resistant level 3. Which basically, if you're wearing this, you're basically immune to the heat and cold.
Okay.
So, because the cold, you might notice on the bottom left, there's a weather meter.
Uh-huh.
The three bars in the middle, at the top middle, that's the safe area. But then once you go past that to the 3 on the left or the 3 on the right, that's when it starts to get cold. Level 1 cold, level 2 cold, and level 3 cold. Same thing with heat. Level 1 heat, level 2 heat, level 3 heat. But all of it is grayed out. None of it is colored in. All of it is grayed out, and that's because I'm wearing the multi-climate undershirt too. It basically eliminates all heat and cold.
Okay.
So But I have the Celestial Sigil right now, so I can summon. I can summon forth the raid boss whenever I want. But I'm not ready for it yet. I have a lot more prep work to do before I'm ready to take on the raid boss.
That's understandable.
And look at that. It's been less than an hour, and there's already... and they've already given me 21 more eggs. And that's because of all the passive skills that I have on them. The passive skills that I have on them basically increase their work speed, make it to where they don't need to sleep, and make it so that they produce eggs twice as fast. So...
Okay.
Vampiric? I'm going to keep that. That's a rainbow passive skill. Those are rare. So I'm going to keep that one. So I need 33 more... I need 33 more Grisbolts in order to get Zoe and Grisbolt to 4 stars.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm going to start trying to get Neptilius to 4 stars. I'm going to try to get Jetrigan to 4 stars. And I need to catch an Alpha Blazamut. Get him and get them to level 65 and 4 stars.
Okay.
Or I can try to get a an Alpha Blazamut Ryu, but that's a lot harder to do considering how Blazamut Ryu is a raid boss. So, and you can't breed them unless you have 2 Blazamut Ryus. A male and female Blazamut Ryu is the only way to breed more Blazamut Ryus. So I'd have to face the raid boss twice, which is easier said than done. It's a pretty powerful raid boss.
Okay.
But maybe after this playthrough is done. Because even after I'm done with this playthrough, I'm still going to continue to play this playthrough of the game just so I can do everything again, like finish unveiling everything in the map, defeat every single alpha pal, defeat every single bounty, catch every single pal, a male and female of every single pal. And then once I've done all of that, and I have a male and female of every single pal, I will put every single one of them here into the global pal box. Male and female, one of each. Like Noah's Ark.
Okay.
Like Noah's Ark, just put a male and female of every single pal in the global. Male and female of whatever I need out of here. And if I need more of any type of pal, I can just breed them. So...
True.
Oh, I forgot to check on my Whalaskas that were breeding. I need to go do that real quick. So that pal that likes to dance, a lot of them just kind of surrounded me. A lot of them just kind of surrounded me while I was in the menu. They just kind of surrounded me and started dancing all around me. No, I'm not going to have you make those just yet. I'm gonna...
Ooh.
Alright. So now I'm just putting them over at the PAL disassembly line. So basically I breed them and I breed them and then I kill them. I bring them to the slaughter.
Okay. I'm guessing it's just for the parts that they give you, I'm guessing.
Yep. More specifically, the coralum ore. Because I need a ton of coralum ore in order to make coralum ingots, and you need a ton of coralum ingots in order to make all of the new gear. Like there's a whole bunch of brand new weapons and ammo that you need coralum ingots in order to make.
Okay.
There's energy shotgun. Shotgun that fires energy rounds, excelling in rapid fire. Its close range firepower is truly otherworldly. With an attack of 402 for every single shot. Overheat rifle. An assault rifle capable of firing endlessly without reloading. Prolonged bursts cause overheating, leaving you exposed. Used with caution. And its attack power is 1,225. And then charge rifle. A beam rifle crafted with advanced technology. Charges energy to deliver one powerful shot. And it has an attack power of 12,500. For comparison, the strongest weapon prior to that was the plasma cannon, which had an attack power of 10,000. This is 2,500. This has 2,500 more attack power. It is the most powerful weapon in the game.
Okay.
The laser Gatling gun. The laser Gatling gun has 530 attack power. The overheat rifle has more than double that, and is essentially just a more powerful and smaller Gatling gun. You just have to worry about it overheating. And then there's
Okay.
the Mega Boost gun, which firing it at an allied pal boosts their attack and defense, while hitting an enemy deals damage. Thanks to improvements, the boost is stronger and lasts longer, and it deals more damage to enemies. So this is really, really good for when for when you're doing raid bosses. When you're doing raid bosses, you can just shoot all the pals that are in your base with this thing to increase their attack and defense. And then when you summon the raid boss, your pals are so much stronger. Your pals are so much stronger because they've got the boosts from the Mega Boost gun. So I want to make all
Okay.
three of these: the overheat rifle, the charge rifle, and the Mega Boost gun. On top of that, I need to make charge rifle ammo and overheat rifle ammo. I have plenty of boost gun ammo, but I need both of these, and they also cost Corellum ingots. I'm gonna need like 1,000 Corellum ingots and 1,000 hexalites in order to make everything.
Okay.
I definitely need more. I'm gonna need a lot more polymer so I can make more. Um, more uh, computer chips. Forgot what they were called for a second. But yeah, I'm gonna need more computer chips so I can make um, a lot of these weapons. You need computer chips for a lot of this stuff. I have enough carbon fiber for everything I need, so I'm good there. I'm gonna need a lot more electric organs, which means I'm gonna have to look up which PAL gives the most electric organs. There's a lot of PALs that give electric organs when they're killed, but I'm not sure which one gives the most. I'm not sure which one gives the most electric organs, so I'm gonna have to look that up, and then I'm gonna have to have them. I'm gonna have to have them breed so I can make plenty of those and have and then bring them over here. Bring them over here to disassemble them, so I can get lots of electric organs. But yeah, I'm gonna need like 1,000 of everything. It's gonna take so long to make all of that, but once I have it, I'll be able to make all the weapons that I need, and then I'll be able to take on the raid boss.
Okay.
Um, so I think that's good enough. I think we're gonna end. I think we're gonna end this stream here. All right. And there we go. So I don't want to make any more circuit boards just yet because I need polymer in order to make the new building material. All the clean building materials: clean foundation, clean wall with window, clean triangular wall, clean roof, clean slanted roof, clean stairs, clean wall and door, clean pillar, and clean fence. So
Okay.
I need polymer for all of this. So I'm in the middle of building a base out of all that material. Once it's done, once that base is completely finished, then I will be able to use. Then I will be able to use polymer in order to make a bunch of circuit boards, computer chips.
Okay.
Oh, I actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and show you the Terraria dungeon. I know which way to go to get to the boss. I'm just gonna go there because I just want to give you like a little sneak peek as to what it's like.
Okay.
We have time. We have plenty of time. I mean, we're only an hour and 12. We're only an hour 12 minutes into this, and my streams for this game usually go for anywhere from like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay.
So this is the Terraria. So this is the Terraria dungeon. You want to break every single pot you find because the pots here will have hollowed bars in them, hollowed bars or
Mm-hmm.
hearts, and the hearts basically just refill your health if you've taken any damage.
Wasn't Terraria technically I want to say on the PC if I remember correctly?
Yes. It started off. It originally started off as a Minecraft clone, but it became something very unique. It became something very unique and very its own. I don't know much about Terraria. I don't play the game, but I have heard nothing but good things about the game. So there are traps here. In this dungeon, there are some traps. See that piece of wood there?
If you
Shoots
trip
it.
it shoots
Yeah.
an arrow or something.
Yeah. You trip it, it shoots an arrow.
So what's the boss of this dungeon technically?
The boss is the Eye of Cthulhu.
Okay.
And I will be showing it to you here soon. I'm making my way there. I'm slowly making my way there, just breaking any pots I can find. Yeah, these are enchanted swords. These things will just home in on you.
Okay, yeah, they're like the okay, yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, like the I can see where Ragnarok got their idea for the Berserker King's medallion. So yeah.
And then these are fake walls that you have to blow up.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. So I break as many pots as I can along the way. There are like secret hidden rooms throughout the dungeon that have these large crystal hearts that once you break them, they give you a special they give you a special item that permanently increases your health stat.
Okay.
And they stack, so you can get a lot of them, and you can continuously like increase your health stat. But these are the Eyes of Cthulhu.
Okay.
Look at this.
And they're already dead.
Yeah, because I have I had the legendary schematic for the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher normally does 9,000 damage, but the legendary one does 14,000 damage, which basically bodies everything. And I've got the Eye of Cthulhu mask. Pulsing with the Eye of Cthulhu, sinister energy, a rarity only the most fortunate may obtain. And I've got 6 of them. Now I've got an eyeball for a head. With creepy tentacles coming out the back.
Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, I did not get the schematic. Unfortunately, I did not get the schematic for the Terra Prisma blade, which is a rare drop.
Well, I believe how they want you to do it is just keep on coming back to this and playing it over and over and over.
Yeah, which normally would take a long time, but there's actually an exploit that lets you do it a lot faster. You simply change how fast the time of day progresses. Like that's it.
Okay.
You go to settings, and then you can change how fast the time of day progresses. 0.1 makes it progress super slowly. 5 makes it progress insanely quickly. So just set the daytime speed and nighttime speed to 5, and within like 10 minutes, like 3 days will have passed, and then the dungeon will be available for you to use again. So,
Okay.
but the hollowed mask that I have, it increases the damage dealt by Meowmere, Excalibur, Terrorblade, and Legendary Meowmere, which are 4 of the 5 weapons added to the Terraria, update.
Okay.
So, there's another one, however, that increases the attack of the Terra Prisma Blade.
Okay. That's interesting.
There we go. Put those away. Put that there. Put that there. Right there. Okay. Hello, welcome to the stream. You came here. Slug, hello, welcome. You've been grinding a lot in this game. Yeah, I have too. I've been working really hard trying to get all of the materials that I need in order to build all of the new weapons. So, all right. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. I think that's gonna do it for this stream. Um. So, with that said, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz. Thank you, Meta, for joining me for this stream.
No problem.
And I hope you enjoyed learning about all the new stuff that the current version of the game has to offer.
That's interesting and all that stuff. Again, I do recommend going on buying this and all that stuff just to help out the developers and all that stuff. So.
Yep. Absolutely. I will be doing another stream here soon. I'll be doing another stream of this game here in a few minutes. Am I streaming on Twitch? No. No. Absolutely not.
I do, but it's very rarely.
I will never stream. I will never stream on Twitch. I will never stream on Twitch as a rule, because if you're not if you're not a woman in a bikini, a VTuber, or a terrorist supporter, you're gonna get banned off. You're gonna get banned from Twitch at the slightest bit of at the slightest wrong opinion. You have one wrong opinion, and you're gonna get banned off of Twitch unless you are a terrorist supporter, a woman in a bikini, or a VTuber. You have to be one of those three things in order to have a platform on Twitch long term. And I am none of those things.
Yep.
So, and I highly doubt people would want to see me in a woman's bikini.
But then again, seeing you as a VTuber, I can see it.
Yeah, but in order for me to be a VTuber, I would need money.
Yes,
money.
You also need a PC.
Yeah, money,
that's...
a decent piece, a pretty high powerful PC, and really good recording equipment and tracking equipment. I would need all of that just to become a VTuber, which I would love. I would love to become a VTuber. I just don't have the money or resources to do that. Anyway, I still need 16 more. I still need 16 more Grizzbolts, and then I'm done grinding grinding up Grizzbolts, and then I'll be able to figure out who gives the most, what PAL gives the most. I'll be able to figure out exactly what PAL gives the most. Electric organs. It could be Grizzbolt, for all I know. For all I know, it could be Grizzbolt that gives the most. In which case, I'll just end up farming up more breeding more Grizzbolts.
But for me, I'm going to go ahead and call it there for me.
Yeah.
So
anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, which will be here in just a few minutes. Meta will not be joining me for that one. That's just going to be just me. In any case, that's all. Take care, everyone.